So last time, this game started with my now ex-girlfriend crying her way out of the game. Since she left, we needed a new member to take her place. So the DM, who is just the best friend I've ever had, invited his younger brother to join us, who we'll call David. David was about the same age as me due to me being much younger than the rest of my friend group. Anyway, he comes to the next session with a drow warlock, whose whole village had been killed by an angel, so he curses the gods. His wife was also killed by an angel, and he was discharged from the king's guard due to him getting his whole army killed by the angel he was hunted. This all happened before he was 3rd level. After his excessive backstory, he introduced himself with a Batman-esque voice, saying his name was
Lancelot MacArthur.
I roll my eyes and begin to read my character sheet. He looks at me and says,
"What's so funny?"
I don't respond and continue to read my character sheet, and David just stops talking to me. We were able to coexist with one another. He was obnoxious, however, and would try to get me killed at any turn. If we were trying to stealth through a room, he would throw rocks in my direction to send the enemy my way. He would try to have his attacks be secretly directed at me, and one time he tried to forcefully have his way with my character while I was meditating, but DM sent him home early before he could get started. This all came to a head after a long rest post-battle with some blade master. I went to grab one of the swords from the guy's body, and David just exploded. He shouted,
"You're greedy, and you always get the cool items,"
right before he hurled a fireball at me. I used Counterspell, because Bladesinger Wizard, and then I annihilated him, due to me being a good 2 levels higher than him. Every single hit made his health drop dramatically, and his eyes began to water. I finally dropped him to like 7 HP and asked him if he was willing to quit, to which he replied with an anime-style monologue about how he never quits, and rules to attack with his short sword. Nat 1, and I get an opportunity attack, and knock him to 0 HP. I swear not to kill his character, but at this point he's crying and thrashing around his stuff at the table. He's now sobbing, yelling at me,
"Stop killing my character."
The DM tells him to leave the room and collect himself. He begins to chastise me for minutes about being a jerk. His brother comes back in and fails his death saves. He starts crying again, and I just up and leave that session. He never came back to join us.
"I'll get you next time, Gadget."
On a more serious note, it's funny that everyone always says have a session 0, but what happens when that guy misses session 0? Again, D&D is supposed to be a cooperative game. It's useless fighting each other, so can't we all just get along? What do you all think about this situation?